To vote 2022 now, control of the House could run right through the Hudson Valley with a focus on races like one for New York's 18th congressional district. And News 12's Jonathan Gordon breaks down one of the state's most competitive midterm contests.
Crime, the economy, and women's rights highlight the most pressing issues in the race for New York's 18th congressional district. Incumbent Democrat Pat Ryan picked up a huge victory during the August special election for the 19th congressional district under the old lines, which many considered a bellwether ahead of the midterms. But State Assemblyman Colin Schmitt and Republicans have spent a lot of time and money to turn the 18th district red. We caught up with both of them on a recent episode of Power and Politics. Ryan is already touting his time in office, passing a veterans housing bill, pushing efforts to reverse climate change, and protecting democracy.
This is a referendum on freedom in our country, not just reproductive freedom, but a whole other set of threats to fundamental rights and freedoms, including voting rights.
Schmidt's platform includes repealing bail reform, cracking down on immigration, and funding for more police officers.
Now more than ever, we need a check and balance in Washington to make sure that the Biden administration is held accountable, that we get our economy back on track, we keep our communities safe and support law enforcement.
This has been a brutal race, with both sides taking shots at the other over things like the cost of living.
Families and small businesses in the Hudson Valley are truly suffering under the Biden administration and House Democrats' economy
and immigration.
Politicizing kids and using them as sort of for fear mongering, that doesn't actually solve the problem. And so that's what my opponent's been doing.
The issue of abortion took center stage during the special election, and it could very well sway this race again. Schmitt supports the Supreme Court ruling, while Ryan would vote in favor of federally protecting a woman's right to choose. The new lines include Orange County plus parts of Dutchess and Ulster, and it gives Democrats a slight edge as voters preferred Biden by about 8 percentage points in 2020. For News 12, I'm Jonathan Gordon.
And as we mentioned, General Election Day is only 11 days away, so we want to share some important dates to help you cast your ballot. So early voting begins tomorrow, October 29th, and that'll run until November 6th. And remember that your early polling site is different than the one that you visit on Election Day, so be sure to check that as well. And the general election is set for November 8th, which is also the deadline to return your absentee ballot.